in order for us to work with another person in harmony. And when 100 people like that come together, thinking in the same way, acting in the same way, speaking in the same way, and then you are ready to start. And you do that for your whole country, your whole people, and you do that for all of us who hope that you will have a country to live in. If, for instance, if the United Nations come and make a decision in an emergency, they grant you a territory for your country, if you think that it could be accepted, and then you accept it, don't demand too much. Because if you have a country and then based on that, you can go further. It's like Plum Village. When it first came here, it was very poor. Now it's still poor, but less. We have transformed our stable, the place where the cows and the sheep live, into meditation hall. Everywhere you go, it's muddy. You cannot walk in Plum Village by that time. Full of mud. There was no heating system. There's no toilet. There's nothing. And yet we have accepted the place like that. And 22 years after, it became livable like today. So it should not be too demanding in the beginning. If you have a country, accept it. And then you start from there. To have the whole of Jerusalem or to have half of Jerusalem, that's a matter of time. If you are united as a people, if you are harmonious among you, well, you have more. But if you remain divided, full of anger, you cannot do anything. You cannot do much. The same thing is true with our Israeli friends. If you want to live in peace, if you want your leadership to go in the direction of reconciliation, if you want to help your Palestinian brothers and sisters, you have to do the same. You have to come together as a group with peace, with brotherhood, with harmony. You will not become the victim of despair, of frustration. In Plum Village, we offer you the ways of practice that can help you to bring more peace into your body, your feelings, your emotions, your perceptions. Many of you have come late in the retreat. You have not listened to these methods that are very concrete in bringing peace to our body, to our feelings, to our emotions. And this is a very basic practice. If you do not have peace within yourself, you cannot treat your beloved one peacefully. You may get angry at your partner, at your wife, at your husband, at your children. And if you don't have peace with your partner, with your children, how can you have peace in your group? That is why the practice of mindful breathing, total deep relaxation, and other practice that are offered by Plum Village is so crucial. But when you come here, you might not be interested in these things. You are interested in getting the support, so that people will join you in opposing the other side. But that is not what Plum Village can give you. What Plum Village can offer to you is the practice of peace. so that you feel much better in your body, in your feelings, in your emotions, so that you can take better care of your husband, your wife, your children. Peace must be in you, in your family, harmony and love. And so you have an opportunity to create that group of people who symbolize peace, who embody peace, unity, mutual agreement. If you don't have that group, don't talk about peace. How long do you need, how much time do you need to build up such a group? A group of Palestinians. How many days you need in order to build up a group, such a group? For the Israelis, how many days you need in order to build up such a group? With such a group, you can do a lot of things. In Plum Village, we have come from many countries, many kind of backgrounds. The Plum Village community has a lot of nationalities in it. We are not brothers and sisters of the same mother and father. No. Our way of living is so different. And yet when we come here, we learn how to live together as a group. We try to be a brother to other people. We try to be a sister to other people. And learn to cook together, to wash together, to organize together. Not to get angry at each other. And when we got frustrated and angry, we know how to overcome so that we become a Sangha, a community. And that is why we are able to offer many retreats in many countries, hundreds of them, thousands of them. And we operate as a group. We don't need a boss. We don't need one person who gives orders to every other person. We try to make decisions together. And we are not victims of division and discrimination and hatred. That is why we could have helped many people who come to Plum Village. We have gone to many countries to offer retreats for war veterans, for police officers, even for members of the parliament, for doctors, for nurses, for school teachers. Because we have enough harmony, enough brotherhood. Without this, well, you stay and fight each other all day. And that is why the practice of Plum Village is something very concrete. And that is what we can practically offer you. And not a statement or some money to buy some more weapons. No, we cannot afford that. This morning we transmitted the 5 mindfulness trainings for about 24 people. And the 5 trainings help you to organize, to reorganize your life. So that you will not continue to be the victim of your anger, of your division, of your hate, of the kind of behavior that will destroy your family as a unit.